Der taukelt immer noch was zusammen. Alter. Huch.
A man should mind where he steps.
It
is ill to keep a man from his liquor. Do not test me, oath. I am in no...
Na toll.
Where was I?
Im Knast.
Sore head.
Saw everything.
I've never thought of vomiting on a copper's boots before. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, so they say.
I trust your presence here is for more noble efforts than mine own.
Chained myself to the Simmons factory gates.
The entrance has my sympathies.
Ah, bloody ha. They've been running the factory on 18-hour shifts, and nothing anyone can say will change their minds. If they don't listen, we'll strike work. Bastards won't be so happy when their jam ain't being made.
Okay, die Erzählung des Ritters entkomme. Mit die Betrunkenen sprechen.
Constable, I must speak to Inspector Aberline at once. Mr. Lusk, may I ask what this concerns? I seem to be the recipient of the Ripper's latest correspondence.
It stands to reason, does it not, that when so little value is placed on us by the state, others should be encouraged to indulge in their own barbarism.
Mr. Lusk, I'm told you have evidence pertaining to the Whitechapel murders.
That I do, Inspector. Contained within this here box.
My God, man, what is that?
A kidney. Heavens above!
You're not a surgeon, Mr. Lusk. How can you be certain?
It was examined by Dr. Openshaw. He works at the London Hospital, curator of the Pathological Museum.
And please, tell me why the curator of the Pathological Museum was inspecting this before the police?
Ah, yes, there is an explanation.
Mr. Lusk, when exactly did you receive this package?
The 16th, sir.
Tuesday.
Evening? That's 3 days ago.
Thank you, Sergeant.
I may say I was most perturbed by it. Most perturbed. Not in my wildest nightmares could I ever imagine receiving such disgustingness via Her Majesty's post. You're lucky I did not throw it away.
I apologize if I appear insensitive. Was there anything else Dr. Openshaw concluded?
That it was part of a left kidney, and that it belonged to a female in the habit of drinking.
Why, Inspector, that certainly fits with Mrs. Eddowes.
That is not all. It arrived with a letter.
From hell, Mr. Lusk. Saw I send you half the kidney I took from one woman. Preserved it for you. T'other piece I fried and ate. It was very nice. I may send you the bloody knife that took it out if you only wait a while longer. Signed, catch me when you can, Mr. Lusk.
Oh, I feel rather queasy.
We must take this into our custody as evidence at once.
Sooner it's out of my sight, the better.
If you could return tomorrow to make a formal statement, that would be most helpful.
Of course. Good evening, Inspector. Sergeant.
I'll have this sent to Dr. Brown immediately. Meanwhile, get in touch with the post office. See if anyone on duty that day can remember receiving this parcel.
Yes, sir.
You hear things like that, makes you wonder what the meaning of it all is.
I'll tell you what the meaning is.
Well?
There ain't none.
I don't believe that.
Of course you don't.
We're here to do better, be better.
Surely you're not asking me to put my faith in the general populace after kidney in a box.
All right. If it's all so pointless, why don't you end it then? Kill yourself.
Where's the fun in that? Wouldn't get to come in here then, would I?
Ich kann dem natürlich ein Ende setzen und mich umbringen. Der Tod wird meine Heilung sein.
Let death then be my cure.
Here, I think you've got a taker.
Listen, sir, I didn't mean you.
Charming.
I didn't mean anyone.
I can end it.
No, you can't.
You do not understand.
My being here is wrong. If I lift the curse, I can be at peace.
Hey, I told you being here's fun.
Curse? What in heaven's name are you talking about?
The creature and I are bound for eternity. It is what brought us to London.
Then get a divorce. I'm sure your wife isn't having the time of her life either.
I did not want it to end. But now, I see it must.
Christ, what have I done?
Ignore him. He's a fop. They're always carrying on like this. Few stanzas of Coleridge and he'll be right as rain by tomorrow.
I shall find you, wizard. That letter will tell me how. I beg pardon. Sergeant Gully?
I am not supposed to engage prisoners in conversation.
Ich bin kein gewöhnlicher Häftling. Es wird die Mühe wert sein.
It will be worth it, Sergeant.
I mustn't.
I will not speak of it if you do likewise.
You're bold as brass, ain't you, Mr. Du Lac?
My health is much improved.
I am glad. No sickness?
Just embarrassment. It was no way for a gentleman to behave.
We've all had evenings like that. No one was hurt, that's the main thing.
Your words restore me, Sergeant. These damned bars. It would be better if I were closer. No?
That's out of the question.
I promise I will behave.
No point letting you out then, is there?
Sergeant! What a devilish mind you have. It should be you in here.
I must confess, it does seem wrong you being caged. Like some beautiful bird. Not to mention you're taking up valuable room. What if we should need that space for an ardent criminal? One could walk through those doors at any moment.
It seems, Sergeant, you have only one course of action.
You are free to go, Mr. Du Lac.
We are but a moment together, and you send me away.
I have had fun. More than you would know.
Then why should it end?
Please. I know you just meant to get out, and I might be a fool, but I have feelings.
Ja, die haben sie. Es war ungerecht von mir. Es war ein kleiner harmloser Spaß. Ich bin beeindruckt von ihrer Aufrichtigkeit.
I am chastened by your honesty.
I'm not that honest, sir. The inspector said I could have released you an hour ago, but I didn't want to spoil the view.
Na toll. Okay, finde heraus, was die Polizei weiß.
Come along now, miss. Let's not make this any worse.
It's all a terrible mistake, Constable. I shan't be sorry when you are made to look a fool.
Miss Highgrove, back again. So soon.
Da geht's nicht weiter.
Sergeant Gully, tell this simpleton to release me at once.
If this was indeed penned by Merlin's hand, it could lead me to him. Well, time to speak the damned words yourself.
Please, let's calm down.
Mid arit saxe das word? No. Gruras in black ariten on lukath sehand. Sehand. Shit! A word here yara difud me helpeth ariten path toyen dise aron bek burkire. It worked. By Christ, it worked. I beg pardon.
Okay, was? Ich schicke ihm die halbe Niere mit, ne? Ja. Wenn Sie Geduld zeigen, schicke ich noch das Budimester, das ich benutzt habe, unterzeichnen. Erwischen Sie mich doch, Mr. Der kann aber super schreiben, der Typ. So. Wo muss ich jetzt hin? Folge der Spur zu Merlin. Ach, hier ist er mein Kumpel. Jetzt ist er nicht mein Kumpel. Nur dann schauen wir mal. Aber ich glaube, ich muss in die andere Richtung. halt ein einfacher Schutzmann hier.
Ah, do you have a dream, sir? Something you think about every night before you close your eyes?
Okay, hier ist nix. Weiter. So, nu komm. So, der Typ hat jetzt was zu sagen, oder?
Come this way, sir. Step inside, and you shall witness horrors that no ordinary man could conjure.
Where is Mr. Whittock?
Gone, sir. And his loss is Whitechapel's gain. For now we have true wonders at which to marvel. I can see you're intrigued. Come, take a closer look.
I seek the man guilty of these crimes. You know him.
No more than I do the devil himself.
You think you know death?
I swear on my little Lucy, I don't know him. All this carnage is just what I gleaned from the papers.
You have met no one of late to make you wary.
Yeah. Well, not so much wary as odd. He admired the paint in which I write these signs. Asked if it could be used for finer work, like letters and the such.
Who was this man?
I don't know. We were late. I had my back turned.
If I find you have lied, you will see what horrors man can truly conjure.
Okay. Das kam jetzt unerwartet.
I have you, wizard. You!
Mr. Du Lac, this is what it looks like. I can explain.
Falsche Spuren legen.
There's no need to unsheath your weapon, sir. Please, put it away.
Is it you who draws the blade, or do you just lure them to their deaths?
Neither, sir. I've harmed no one.
What of the kidney?
You know?
Answer me!
There's a surgeon in the city. He provided the organ. No one was harmed, though. It were from a corpse.
Na
What is the
toll.
reason for all this?
I must swear you to secrecy, sir. They'll hang me otherwise.
You will pray for the noose by the time I have finished.
You saw how lost I had become. Resorting to the supernatural for crying out loud. It was a dark time, the darkest. But in that despair, I had an epiphany. I remembered the reason I had embarked on this crusade in the first place. It was not merely to uncover wrongdoing. It was to make things better. The Ripper was my invention, but the public, they brought him to life. It was discussed in Parliament. Governments will act. Laws will be passed. Good can come of this tragedy. God, please, no!
It is a lie! The whole thing! How could you?
The truth cannot save us, sir. Only what people believe. That is all that matters.
Typisch Bildzeitung.
Du Lac, thank heavens I found you. Whatever he's done, it will have to wait. Mary needs our help.
Leave while you have feet on which to run.
Du Lac, we have no time to discuss this now.
Where?
The crypt, under Christchurch.
Could you not have stopped her?
You have met Mary, haven't you? It is within your power to unlock the door. Repeat after me.
Du ure path negale, on bene and us alate forthkommen.
When did you...
Not now.
Okay, er wird erwachsen in Gänsefüßchen.
You evil bastard! You're gonna pay for what you've done!
Please, God, I meant no harm. You must believe me.
Mary!
Fey! Oh, Mr. Du Lac, how nice of you to join us.
I am here to help. Not that you look to be in much peril.
I have him.
Have who?
Who'd you think? I touched his person and saw it. He hunted the women at night. I saw him covered in Eddowes' blood. Even saw him write those words on Galston Street. That's right. I saw it all.
But Merlin!
You said you smelt disease on him. He's using the arcane to heal himself. And for what better cause should Whitechapels fallen meet their end?
Have you known her power to be untrue yet?
This will not end well for you.
God has forsaken me. And now the devil comes to taunt and torture.
Too fucking right. Women are dead by your hand.
Their existence was an affront to God's glory. Their souls will be damned along with yours.
Ah, you cunt! No!
Vile witch!
Mary!
God will not see me suffer. He arms me against the heathen.
What a pity then he has not armed you better.
Oh, ich glaube Action, Action.
Surrender, fool! You cannot hope to win.
Los.
Please, God! Mary, be well! Oh, thank God!
Bastard caught me with a good un.
Come, we must help Du Lac.
Wait! I've seen this before. In my dreams. We have to find his coffin.
What? Whose?
John Hunter.
Lest your other arm be jealous. Where were we?
Mist.
Du Lac! Lady Fey, we need to find this coffin.
Why?
We just do.
Ugh! As much as I'd like the chance to sink my claws into the man, I fear on this occasion they will be better served elsewhere.
Go! He's mine.
Vorsicht.
Right, John Hunter.
I again.
Where... wrong one.
Okay. Hier ist er.
Wrong one. He must be here somewhere. Try again.
Dann ist es der hier hinten.
Wrong one.
Dann der hier. Der da ist es. Ja, was passiert? Ach so. Ich muss was machen. Ein bisschen unerwartet. Was ist das, er? Da kommt was. Ja, ich glaube, wir haben's.
John Hunter. That's him. Mary, I found it.
Jawohl.
I would open it, but, well, pause. all.
Toll, ohne Beweis.
Mary, it's over.
I killed him.
You should prefer this to the alternative.
Some help, if you would. I have seen many men in battle, Miss Kelly. You fought as well as any of them.
You weren't half bad yourself, Mr. Du Lac. I'll, wait outside.
It will please you to know this eve, I too was in search of Merlin. If found, he was to end my life.
My God! Is that what I've driven you to?
Oh, how I would like to say yes. But in truth, it is the memory of mine own deeds that haunts. I could not see a way to live knowing what I had done. And yet, I find myself here, fighting, albeit poorly. That must mean something.
That bloody demon. If I could go back, I never would have asked it anything. Then all would be as it was. But it will never be the same, will it?
I cannot continue as I was. It is a different world I am in. It is time I began to live in it. Surely my lady did not think I meant alone.